All right, so temporary hair wax for curls and coils. Do we need it? Do we not need it? We're gonna talk about just that in this video. Let's go. Hey guys, what up? It's iDestiny. Welcome back, and this is the LA Lifestyle on a budget, giving you skincare, thrift wear, and entertainment industry tips and tricks. So if that's what you're into, hit the subscribe button below. So for those of you that don't know, I've been reviewing a B.O.B. black-owned business once a week. So I'll go ahead and link that playlist up here to check out if you guys have not seen those videos already. But today I'm reviewing the Curls Unleashed Color Blast. This is by ORS. So ORS, I can't remember what it used to stand for, but it was a company, I feel like, way back in the day, and they had all these kind of like natural hair products. So interestingly enough, last year when I went to BeautyCon, and I know some of y'all are tired, like, oh Lord, she still has stuff in that bag. Yes, so I went to my storage unit, found this, and I had been looking for it for like a couple months. And this is the Color Blast Beeswax and Castor Oil Temporary Color Wax in Bodacious Blue. So when I was at BeautyCon, they had a whole booth set up where they were putting this stuff on girls' hair, putting it in their fros, and I was like, hey, I can actually see the color. It doesn't seem to be transferring all that much, and it actually seems to look pretty cute. So they were passing out these for free, so I went ahead and grabbed me one. I really wanted the purple one, but ended up with blue. It's okay. And so I thought I would try it out for you guys. Now, obviously with something like this, I can't be trying to do it in my hair while I'm near these white pillows and my backdrop and all that. So I actually started kind of pre-recording last night, and then you guys are gonna see me kind of jump ahead and almost like vlog style it. That way you guys can see how I wear it over the next couple of days, if it transfers a little much as the days go on, if the color stays, you know, bright and vibrant, or if it starts to fade away. So let me just give you guys my thoughts and some specs on it real quick. So this is a 6-ounce jar, so this is actually pretty good size. Pretty good size. You can get it at Target. I've never seen it at Target, but maybe they have it now. Target has it for $7.99 or Amazon for $9.99, and they have a lot of other cute colors now that they didn't have before. Like, it seems like they have a bronze and then almost like a yellow gold and like a purple. Initially, when I was putting it on last night, I thought I was gonna go through like half this jar, but one thing that I found is I really just kind of wanted more streaks in my hair, so I kind of divided my hair up and just kind of did like small like little sections here or there, and then added it into my twist out. So you guys can kind of see I added like a section here, I added like a streak here, and let me just take this off. My hair is like all wrapped up with my twist kind of stretched, but if you guys kind of look at my head, you guys can see that I kind of have like little pieces pulling through here and there. So, and hey, look at this. Okay, so I had my beanie on my head, and so far I don't see any blue transfer. I did put this in my hair last night, and this is more of like a waxy based formula. It says that the base, I guess, is beeswax. So I thought it would transfer a lot more, especially because my hair was dry, and I was adding a little bit of hair oil kind of as I was going and dividing and kind of parting my hair. But so far, I don't have any blue transfer on my yellow beanie. Y'all see that? This is the inside. Okay, this is the tag, so that's fine. But do you guys see any other transfer? So the application process itself was pretty easy. I really liked how the product kind of glided on. It didn't feel like it was drying out my hair, because I want to say like 4 or 5 years ago, I tried, you know, temporary color and did like hair chalks, and it was not a good situation. It was transferring all over my outfit, and it was like a red carpet event. And it barely like even showed up on my hair. So there's that. So upon using this, I was really excited because this is actually formulated for black hair, for thick hair, for coily, kinky, bodacious hair. But it says to use gloves when you're applying this stuff. But I noticed that I actually really didn't need it. My counter in the bathroom is like dark, and the floor is kind of dark or whatever. It was really easy to wipe up. I noticed when I washed my hands with just some soap and water, within about 2 washes or so, pretty much all the blue was gone except for like a little bit under my nails. But it came off pretty easily. I didn't have any issues really using the product. I didn't feel like, as you know, I was jumping from part of my hair to part of my hair, that it was transferring a lot. So I actually feel like they actually did their thing a little bit with this. I'm not excited about the ingredients, and as far as the smell was a little weird for me. Okay, for those of you that know, do you guys ever remember back in the day when our dads had that shaving cream that came in the can? What was it, like the Magic something or other, and it was like a powder, and they had to mix it and then use it, and it had that smell? Y'all know what I'm talking about? Okay, for y'all that had black daddies that had ingrown face hair and had to use that Magic shave crap that was in the little canister, This smells kind of similar to that. Not as strong, because you know when your daddy like shaved his face, the whole house smelled like that. This has kind of that same smell. Not as strong, but I mean, I don't know. I will be using a hair mist when I do actually take my twist out. That way I'm not getting this, you know, strong kind of magic can aroma in my hair. And the product is like really on the thicker side. So let me just go ahead and jump to that video of me actually applying it. That way you guys can see kind of what I did and how it worked for me. Okay, so here's the product here. What I'm gonna attempt to do is add this in like pieces, almost like chunky streaks, but do like a twist out. So it says to use gloves, but I don't have none of those. So I have my first part sectioned off here. What I'm gonna do is take like a little chunk out of the center and then try to apply it, kind of see how it goes. So let's see. Let's take this top portion off. And I'm just gonna cut through, section this off. Ooh, it's kind of like, it feels like ice cream frosting, or not ice cream, cake frosting. It feels like cake frosting, kind of. Interesting. It says to apply with fingers. Ooh, okay, this is actually super bright. I really wanted the purple one, but when I got to the booth, they happened to be out, so you just go all the way to the bottom of my hair. Now, I've used hair chalks in the past, but that was a disaster. So let me just go through. Okay, it seems to be melding into the hair a little bit. If your hair is straight or blow dry, just be careful because it is a little damp-ish. So I don't want my hair to I don't want my hair to revert back. And I probably should have put a towel around my shoulders because this does seem like it's going to transfer a little bit, but we'll see in a couple days when I actually take the twist out. Okay, so far I'm not getting too much of transferring to the other pieces of hair that I want to stay black, but again, we'll see. All right, so I'm gonna do another section. So this whole part, I'm gonna be doing a twist out on, I've sectioned this part up. That way the blue is kind of in the middle because I kind of like want that kind of look. So let's go ahead and try. So again, I'm rubbing it into my hands and then going on to the hair, starting at my roots and then working my way down, just because it's easier for me to see if it's like patchy or not. So much for being subtle. I ended up adding a lot more streaks to this side, like kind of in the middle, as opposed to this side. There's like maybe 1 or 2 streaks. So again, we'll see how it turns out, but I'll show you guys pictures of when I take the twist out down. Okay, so I just took my twist out down and the blue is definitely popping in there. I would definitely say that less is more. It works really well for a twist out because it's kind of like thick and gelatinous. So it almost kind of works like a pomade or gel in your hair. But I would say it looks pretty good. It's kind of hard to see in here with the lighting, but I just love the way it turned out, like the little bits of blue kind of like peeking through. That's what I wanted. I didn't want like my whole head all out there. So when I took my twist out down, I did get a little bit of transfer. My hands weren't as blue as when I first put, you know, it in my hair, but I did get a little bit of that transfer. So I'm gonna wear a black shirt, kind of let you guys know how it's gonna go. If I get any more transfer, so I'm just gonna try to be very careful. Okay, so I realized I forgot to finish up my thoughts after I spent the day with my blue hair. And obviously my hair is different, it's now been washed out, so let me tell you my thoughts now that I'm post-blue. So as the weather started to heat up a little bit, it did start to transfer onto my skin, so just be very careful if you're somebody who wears a lot of like body butter and oils and stuff, and be glistening, because it was like pretty much down the side of my face where I kind of had like my bangs and everything hanging. So just beware of that. But as far as clothes, like I didn't notice too much of a transfer. Even when I went to bed and put like my headscarf on, I didn't notice even too much transfer on my satin pillowcase or my headscarf. So that's pretty good. And then as far as it washing out, it washed out of my hair beautifully. I didn't have any issues. There wasn't any like stickiness or tackiness. It actually rinsed out pretty easily and quickly. So I would say like with maybe 2 passes through of the shampoo, like it was out and like I was good to go. So those are pretty much my thoughts. I think it is a cool product. I don't like the smell, as I mentioned previously, but so far I think I would be willing to try out some of the other colors, maybe like a gold or whatever, or maybe like with a nice cute like little updo or something, maybe just like some pieces on top, that way it's not like directly on my skin. But I would say it's definitely finessable. I would say it's definitely moving in the right direction, especially for us POCs that have, you know, thicker kinky curly hair, or even if you decide to blow it out or go straight or whatever. I'd say it's a great option for us as opposed to a lot of those Sally's Beauty options that don't really work for our hair. So overall, I would say it's pretty good. Now, back to the original video. But thank you guys so much for watching. Like this video if you want to see more. I'll be posting more as usual. Make sure to do well and be well, and I'll see you later. Bye.